subscribe to HuffPost UK.
You know, you got the big beard, you start talking like this, and you start moving like that. And if you are a lady, suddenly your voice goes a little bit more softer, and the movements are softer.
Congratulations, I loved the film. It was so joyous and so funny. So what made you decide to take on this project?
I'm a huge Paddington fan, so for me it was very easy. I remember the Paddington television series when I was little. Was it Michael Horden's voice?
Yeah, it was.
And then the films, I was all in instantly. But different.
The script.
The script, yeah.
The script and the cast.
Uh-huh.
You know, just to work with the people that I was working.
Well, yes.
You know, you cannot say...
You saw Olivia was on and you were like, that's me.
You cannot say no to that.
That's me signed, that's me immediately signed up. And how was it working with one another?
It was limited because actually in the movie we have one scene. It's a long scene. But we were actually separated. I was in trouble there. She was too. But it was nice just to work with the whole entire cast, with Emily, with Hugh, everybody. You know, great people, and a great production in the sense that they were very meticulous.
Yeah.
And they take care of the character almost like the character exists. Mm-hmm. Exists, of course, in the mind of everybody, but they just nurture him in a way that is it's almost emotional, you know, just to see. Because sometimes, and because I play different characters, and one of them can be very strong, like Caboto, Conquistador, you know. Sometimes I went very serious with them, and they have to tell you, no, this is Paddington. We are working for kids. You have to be a little bit more gentle, measured. And it's true, you know. So the way that they take care of the style of the movie, you know, they know perfectly that they are working for kids. It's important just to see how they are, you know, building.
Yeah. Well, actually, speaking about your characters, I mean, both of your characters were absolute standouts in the film, and the way they were introduced in was just so much fun. But we need to talk about all of your portrayal of your ancestors, which must have been so much fun. How was it portraying?
It was like a cascade of makeup.
Falling
over me every morning.
Those must have been some long makeup days, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I had, you know, 3 of the characters the same day.
Oh wow!
Those were tough days, and basically I had to do probably 15 seconds of each one of them. There was no more. I remember, you know, with the priest.
Yeah, because he's gone in seconds.
In seconds, and literally gone.
Yeah. Did you actually go?
Yes, we did.
Oh.
They fill a pool, you know, with warm water, and you know, we were all down there. And
submerged.
That's amazing.
Especially after doing all that makeup, just to...
Yes, can you imagine the heartbreak of making it all? And
you have to do it in one shot. If it doesn't work, you have to go all the way.
And have to go back to the start of it. Yeah. Well, just as well you did it right. That's the key thing. And with all these characters, I mean, how did you get into character for so many different characters?
I don't know if that is a saying here in England, but in Spain we say, el hábito hace al monje. Mm-hmm. Okay, the habit makes the monk. Well, it's not totally true.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
But when you get into those costumes and you get this makeup, you start playing the game. And if you want to play, and I have a tendency to go back to be a kid immediately, you know, and play. So immediately your voice starts changing. You know, you got the big beard, you start talking like this, and you start moving like that. And if you are a lady, suddenly your voice goes a little bit more softer, and the movements are softer. So all of those things are fun, and that was the thing. But in the movie, they are episodic. They got little moments, and there is not a big development of any of those characters. Caboto a little bit more, but the main character is Hunter, who has this fight with himself and all these tribulations.
And who was your favourite to get into makeup for?
The girl.
It was fun.
Because it's different from me.
Yeah.
And we actors, we have a tendency to love something that are very away from what you are.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's fun to just be somebody that you cannot.
Well, it's playing escapism for you as well, as much as it is the audience.
Totally.
I can imagine.
That's why we all do the job we do.
Yeah.
So you want to be someone different.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Well, Olivia, the Reverend Mother was so funny. Just,
Thank
I mean,
you.
the screening I was at on Wednesday, everyone was in tears laughing every time you came on the screen before you'd even spoken, just with your mannerisms.
Okay, great.
What was filming your Sound of Music era like in
That
the
was
film?
so much fun. It was long.
Yeah, was it?
Because there's, and they tie different bits together.
Mm-hmm.
So inside was different to somewhere else outside. So it's over a few days.
Uh-huh.
And obviously rehearsals as well, somewhere entirely different. But thankfully I was surrounded by people who did incredible things on roller skates or juggling and flipping on walls. So I literally just had to walk through the middle, and they were making everything look good.
With your guitar.
Yeah, don't look at the hands too closely.
Oh,
'cause
really?
I'm doing
That was my.
That's fun. That's better. Even.
And how long did it take you to do your entire musical number? In terms of how long did that take to film?
Oh, I mean a few days.
A few days of going it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And was it not super warm trying to film? I've just seen your costumes, and both of yours actually.
Oh, were they here?
They're here.
Yeah, it's quite.
Was it not hot?
Yeah.
The second I touched yours, I thought, God, for filming that long musical number.
And it was a sunny day.
Oh.
That was real sunshine.
Oh, and was it in the UK?
Yeah.
UK's one sunny day,
Yeah.
and you had to wear that.
Yeah, a woolen blanket.
A woolen blanket. And how did you get into character for Reverend Mother?
I would have to agree, but I always say that hair and makeup and wardrobe do 3/4 of my job.
Right.
The moment they're doing their thing and you put it on, you go, I know who I am. And then it's so much easier.
Yeah.
If I was wearing just a mime outfit for every character, I would have to do a lot more work.
Yeah.
They're so brilliant at what they do, and it makes it immeasurably easier.
And both of your characters had slightly villainous elements. I mean, obviously, Antonio, you had a bit of redemption. You've had a redemption arc in yours. So was it fun to play a baddie? I mean, especially in your case, Olivia, with the big twist, as it were.
Are we allowed to say?
You're allowed to, yeah.
Oh.
It was fun to just know that you are probably deceiving audiences.
Yeah.
That you are taking them to one side, and then you are going to have a surprise at the end. But the character actually has a heart.
And both of you have so many laugh out loud, God, that's really hard to say, a Scottish accent. Laugh out loud lines.
It is hard. You did it very well.
Wow, that was a mouthful for my accent. I think I'll be saying it's just a secret room for months now. It's like
just
my favourite. It's just a secret room. What was your favourite line of dialogue?
Oh, these questions are always, they come to me, it made me think in front of the camera for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know, I remember discussing with, a bear about being more bear. And so I remember having a lot of fun with that scene. A scene with Paddington, in which I am telling him, that the problem is a bear, and you are a bear, so you should know more about this beary problem. So that was fun. Yeah.
And what about yourself, Olivia?
I quite like it's got a papal blessing playing the play.
And last one for me. So Paddington is described as a comfort film, and after having seen it on Wednesday and feeling so wonderful after it, it's definitely cosy and lovely. So the question stands, what's your comfort film?
Well,
I would have said Paddington.
Yeah.
Whenever they're on,
because we are promoting Paddington.
Yes.
We have to say that. And we say it because we believe in that.
Absolutely.
Deeply in our hearts.
Also, Paddington is the nicest bear you will ever meet.
Yeah. Well,
he really is. Makes you feel instantly warm until you've done something naughty and you get a hard stare.
And you get the hard stare. Well, I'm getting one, so that's my that's my time.
Oh, I love it. You're doing a hard stare.
That's my time up. It was so lovely to meet you both, and congratulations. That was honestly just so joyous.
Yay!
HuffPost UK is a new channel bringing you interview content about upcoming TV and movies. To support us, subscribe to the channel and keep engaging with videos so we can bring you more clips with your favourite celebs.